So I have been MIA for a little bit. I have been working on a project that has a deadline, and the deadline is like just in a few days, and it's a lot of tedious work and a lot of research, and my eye looked weird. um, so I look, who cares, right? I just had to tell you something that was really cool that happened. I mean, like really, really amazing. So I've been working on this for a long time, staying up really late. I'm exhausted. I'm filthy. I'm just, yeah. Um, and I started crying, and I'm overwhelmed, and it's, work that I'm not used to doing. This type of work. It's just something that I'm having to put together a big portfolio in a certain way and in certain format and things like that on the computer. And I'm not a computer person. I think most of you know that. So I've been not only like striving to get this work done, but I've been having to take the time to do a lot of research and figure a lot of things out, and a lot of trial and error, and then it works, and then it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be writing this thing, and it's got to have 3,000 characters only. And if you go over, the system automatically kicks you out. You don't get another chance. And so I'm like, I talk, I have words, I have a lot to say, I have a lot to share. And I wrote it out, and it's like 7,000. I'm like 7,000. So I condense it down, it goes down a little bit. Finally, I got it down to 3,000. Realized I didn't include the third paragraph. That is a whole new subject. So now I have to condense my 7,000 word or 7,000 characters that are now 3,000 characters down to about half that to include the last part. And I've got like no time. Like even now I've got an hour before Jill gets home, and tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and oh dear Lord. So I'm sitting on the floor and I'm crying. I'm just overwhelmed this morning, and I'm like, I'm tired. I stayed up really late doing all this, and there's so much more that I have to do. And I was like, Colette, spirit guides, somebody, just please give me a sign. Like, give me a sign. Am I wasting my time? I want to believe that this is going to be all worthwhile. But I am human, and I have doubts, and I haven't gotten to that point of manifesting to where I'm 100% sure of myself. So, I'm sitting here going, okay, well, if I have doubts, it's not even going to work anyways. And that's doubting my doubts. I'm getting pretty down low on this. And like I said, I just started crying and like, Colette, please give me a sign. Like I need a fucking break. I've had so much loss and just so much challenging things, and I feel like I'm failing a lot, and within maybe 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, my phone that's sitting on my bed starts talking. And I'm just kind of like not even really thinking about it. Like, as odd as that sounds, I just start listening. It's YouTube, and it's fucking unreal. So it's YouTube, and I had been watching YouTube earlier this morning, but I had put my phone down, turned it off, whatever. Not turned the phone off, but stopped the video that I had been watching before. And I hear this woman's voice, and she said something about how to manifest, like really it was the 3 signs showing you that what you are manifesting will be coming to you. And I was like, what? And so I start listening, and she says, the first sign from the universe that what you have been manifesting is coming to you is loss. And I'm just like flooding with tears, like, okay, well, I've had that. I've fucking had that. Okay, so I passed number one by having all this loss in my life, and it's loss that I'm still dwelling on. And that was the point. And it's hard, how do you not dwell on missing your kids, so I'm just listening, and I'm just kind of not thinking about this as a sign, yet. And then she says, the second thing is very challenging obstacles. And I'm sitting on my floor in the midst of all this paperwork, paint, open paint containers, half painted piece, all these things in complete chaos, trying to learn how to make files into certain formats, how to download them, how to have a certain amount of pixels on them, things I have never had to do. Very, very fucking challenging. And so is being happy, when I miss my daughter, when I miss Colette so much. So, the three things. So, one, loss. Check mark, fucking check mark, right? The second thing, challenges. I feel like I've been up for like 5 days. I go to bed early in the morning, like, 1, 2 in the morning, and get Jill up to go to school, and I'm at it again. And another part of that challenge is I have the worst eyes ever. My vision has been, I've had bad vision since 3rd or 4th grade. Like, I was that girl, I had glasses, I had an eye patch, like, my eyes are horrible. And I've been seeing this new eye doctor because I moved into a different town. And he's like, you're just old, and I'm like, what? Wait, hey, I know my age, but this isn't new. Like, my eyes have been shit pretty much since I was born, and I have, this one is, the curvature is shaped different. I can't just wear normal contacts. And he's like, oh yeah, I think, it's fine. So I can't see. I've had 2 ulcers in my eyes since seeing this doctor. My contact falls out. It does not fit the curvature of my eye. It's painful. Challenge. Fucking chick. And then the third one was not being negative. Being counterproductive to what I am trying to manifest. So I'm trying to manifest this thing that I'm working on that's so hard. And I'm throwing a fit. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking done. I give up. I'm probably not going to, it's not going to be worthwhile anyways. Okay. Then I realized I had just asked Colette or my spirit guides for a sign. Out of nowhere, this particular video tells me basically what I'm doing wrong and what I need to correct, and also what I need to look for. Well, those things are already here. And I just have this burst of, like, not energy, I'm tired, but like, could it be? Could it be real? Could this happen? Could I actually get a little bit of relief and a little bit of help? And I have to say yes, because if that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. I have to say yes. So if you are trying to manifest something and the world seems to be against you and you've had loss, that it's the way it works. It's not just like, okay, here, it's like, can you handle it? I can fucking handle it. I can. Thank you, Letty. This is mine.